This is how you play the full Stairway to Heaven. We're going to start with the chords, but yeah, let's get right into it. So you're going to start by barring the 5th fret up to the G string on the lower strings of your guitar, and move your pinky up to the, I believe, the 7th fret of the 7th fret of the D string. That is an A minor chord. Next, you want to use your pointer finger and to bar up to the G string with the on the 5th fret again, but this time what you're going to do is you're going to put your pinky on the 7th fret of the high E and your middle finger on the 6th fret of the D string. This is an A add 9 major 7. So far you have a descending bass line, like. Then you bar up to the 5th fret on the D string and move your pinky to the 8th fret on the high E. Then we play a D chord where we put our pointer finger and middle finger on the 2nd frets of the G and high E strings, and then move our ring finger to the 3rd fret of the 3rd fret of the B string, and then another finger up to the 4th fret of the D string, and that's how you properly play a D chord. Next is F major 7. Finally, he plucks on the strings E minor and A minor. Alright, now let's get into the picking pattern for the song. Let's go. So you're going to start on the 1st chord, and you're just going to pluck from the D string down. For the next chord, you pinch both the D and high E strings. B, G, high E. Then you do the same picking pattern for the next chord, except you play once on the high E string before doing so. So then you play the same picking pattern almost when you play the D chord. You pinch both the outside strings, go B, G, and then you play an open B string. And for the F major 7, you play the same picking pattern. You pinch both the outside strings, B, G, B. And then he sort of pauses for a while before pinching both the A string and D string, making a E minor chord. Then moves it down 1 for each of those. So now you're basically plucking the D and G string, and you play an A minor. And you do that twice. So this is what we have so far. What's poppin', y'all? Editor Floyd Rose Bridge here. In the upcoming clip, you're going to see a video of me playing 2 riffs. They are the same, except they're separated by me sliding from the 2nd to the 8th and then to the 7th, and playing that little like back and forth rhythm. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you. What's up, y'all? This is part 2 of how to play Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin. You're going to start by walking up on a C chord from 0 to 3. Then you're going to go down from the A string, go A, D, G, skip the B string and play the high E string. Alright, next chord is a D chord. You pinch the high E into the D string, afterwards you play B, G, high E. Then we move on to a F major 7 and play the exact picking pattern that we played before, except we end on the B string. So next chord is an A minor. You hammer onto the 1st fret of the B string, then play the G string, then walk up the C chord, except when you get to the 3rd fret of the A string, you pinch both the B and A string. Go G, D, B. Then we move on to what is basically a G chord, except with just the 3rd fret of the low E and 3rd fret of the high E. You pinch the outside strings, play B, G, high E. Then you move on to a D chord, and you put your pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E string, and you pinch both the D and high E. And then you strum a D chord, just once. So this is what we have so far. Then you walk up with the C again. And then you walk down all the way to the B string this time. Then you repeat the parts all the way to A minor. Then you walk down the C. And go all the way down to the B string. Then you strum F major 7 twice. And then you play the same riff again that you played in the beginning, and you skip that sort of slide bit. But yeah, if you want to see more like this in the future, please like and subscribe. Make sure to check out the rest of my channel. But yeah.